right, hey guys, it's Greg Jones for Engine Builder. We are here at Sick Week. It is day 3, and we're at Gainesville, Florida. And today I'm joined by Val and Kyle Morris of Steve Morris Engines. Behind us here is Sugar Momma with a twin TorqStorm supercharged 454 big block Chevy, and it's our Engine of the Week.
Engine Builder's Engine of the Week is sponsored by Pen Grade 1, L-Ring DOS Original, and NPW.
All right, well, good morning, Val. Good morning, Kyle. Good to see you guys again. I wanted to get into the Sugar Momma car here and the big block Chevy because I understand that it's your first time getting back into drag racing after over 20 years.
25 years. So actually 26 years since I've been down the drag strip.
Wow. So since before Kyle was born, right?
Yeah.
Very cool. So I wanted to start there. You know, how has the first couple of days been, behind the wheel and getting down the track?
Yeah, I didn't think I was going to be nervous. As soon as I got suited up and started pulling up, I'm like, oh, this isn't like what it was when I was in my 20s. But after the first pass down the track, it's like, okay, it's like riding a bike. You just get back at it and hit it again. So. Yeah.
And I also understand that it was kind of a last-minute decision that you would even be driving, right? It was kind of, you had the car and they needed someone behind the wheel?
Yeah, so this has just been a project car that they've been working on it at the shop, and we bought it about a year ago, and they've been tinkering with it, and it started getting closer and closer. It's like, well, Sick Week's coming up. I think we can get it done by then. How about you drive? Like, Kyle and Steve made the decision. How about you drive? And I'm like, oh, okay.
Very good. Awesome. So you got the big block Chevy in here with the twin TorqStorm supercharger setup. Can you walk us through a little bit about what's all in there?
Yeah, so this is like a pretty budget-friendly build that we put together for this thing. So it's a stock big block Chevy block, 454 cubic inches, scat rotating assembly. It's got Dart 355 heads on it, hydraulic roller, Jessel shaft mount rockers, Fuel Tech FT550 EFI, and of course you can see twin centrifugal superchargers from TorqStorm. So
awesome. Now you were saying TorqStorm's just up the road from you guys in Michigan, not too far away.
They're right in Grand Rapids. We're right in Muskegon. We work a lot with each other. Scott, Chris, the owners, great guys. Work with them all the time.
Now, with the twin supercharger setup, about how much boost are you guys running when you're going down the track?
We're about 21 pounds of boost. So we've got a bunch of timing pulled out of it, a bunch of fuel in it, just trying to keep it safe. Yep.
Very good.
So that was one of the things that was hard to get used to is 26 years ago, it was carburetor.
Yeah.
And so getting used to drive, how you drive it a little differently, that was probably my biggest learning curve was going from carburetor to EFI. So we're getting it figured out though.
Absolutely, yeah. No, it's certainly in 25 years time, a lot has changed, hasn't it?
A lot has changed in the car, yeah.
Absolutely. So Val, talk a little bit about the class that you're running in and then just some of the expectations that you've had for Sick Week.
Sure, so we weren't quite sure where we were going to put it. We are running 275, so we thought, okay, we'll do the 275 class. That's an 850 class. It's cage is certified for 850, so we're still working the bugs out. So the target's 850. We haven't gotten there yet, but we're inching up on it. So it's been a fun ride.
Now, about how much horsepower does the big block make?
It's about 1,000 wheel. We dynoed it at 16 pounds of boost at 800 wheel. So we figured at 21, it's about roughly 1,000 wheel.
Okay. Now, it wouldn't be Sick Week without a few issues here and there, which unfortunately, I've heard you guys have heard a transmission and had a couple other things, but...
Yeah, so I think this transmission has been in and out like 3 or 4 times, and it's about to be a 5th time. So.
Oh, wow, yeah. Well, hopefully going forward that you get the transmission stuff figured out. But what does that equate to in terms of the times that you're getting on the track?
When we first dropped the transmission, we put one of Steve's spares in, and that did not work. That was not happy with that combination. So we were running mid-10s, and that's way far from where we wanted to be. So we got a new transmission from a guy down the road and got down into 924 was the quickest we got. And then we had some traction issues, and then we had more transmission issues. So again, we're not where we want to be, but we're getting there. So hopefully by the end of the week, we'll see an 8. So.
Yeah, very good. Now, obviously, it's only day 3, and you guys still have to run here at Gainesville as well as Georgia and then back in Orlando. But do you think it's going to be another 25 years before you're behind the wheel again?
Oh, no. Once you're back into it, like, how do you stop, right?
Yeah, very good. Anything else that we're leaving out about Sugar Momma here or the big block Chevy?
No, I don't think so, man. I mean, I know you guys are getting B-roll earlier. I'm sure you saw the interior and everything. It's sound system. Nick and David Deal, who are another competitor here that are down the road from us, they helped us out a ton on this deal. So it's got sound system, rear seat that we utilize because I'll sit in the back or my dad will sit in the back.
We've kind of rotated through the drives.
It's like a Chinese fire drill type deal. So you come up to a red light and just, but that's about it.
It's kind of like, is this a race car that's trying to be a street car, or is it a street car that's trying to be a race car? We're not quite sure. It's right smack dab in the middle. So.
Well, it's fun no matter what, right? All right, well, Val, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Kyle, pleasure as always. Guys, make sure you're checking out everything that Val, Kyle, and Steve have going on at Steve Morris Engines. And as always, make sure you're checking out EngineBuilderMag.com for more great engine content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.